Squirrels, welcome back to Raquel Las Vegas. It's me, Raquel Lee. So, in, of course, daily fashion, as I told you guys yesterday, I'm definitely going to be talking about the challenge daily all the way up until, like I said, official start date will probably be Monday, I'm thinking for sure. Monday in the sense of give everybody time to get everything that they're going to need or want to get and everything in preparation of the challenge. But also, like I said before, I'm going to be labeling all of my car conversations as Front Seat Chronicles. And in the motion of getting all that together, of course, I have to bring to you a topic. Now, I talked about the whole taking back an ex thing already, but I've had to reassure several people of this past week, so I figured I'd talk about it again, but possibly in more depth for some people. So let's just jump right in. I'm not going to say that I'm completely against people getting back with their exes, because in some cases it could have just been bad timing or circumstances or whatever. I mean, it also obviously depends on what the reason it is that you guys broke up in the first place. But, and please keep in mind, I know I say this all the time, but this is my opinion. If you want my opinion, obviously I'm going to give it to you because that's what you're here for. If you don't care about my opinion, well, stop watching. Don't watch the video. That defeats the purpose. You know what I mean? Just saying. Anyway, so, like I said, I'm not against people doing that, getting back with an ex, but keep in mind the type of relationship that you had previously. Not saying that you're basing off all of your experiences off that with this person, because I do believe that people can change, but think about everything that surrounds that. Try to bring all those elements into what made them an ex in the first place. Because my first response is usually, look, they're an ex for a reason. But I understand that there's some people who are like, I just have to do it again. And sometimes that works for some people. Me, not so much. But I get it. I'm not saying that it's highly unusual. But also something to remember, because this is more so, this part that I'm about to say is more so tapping into what has been brought to me. And a lot of people are just super afraid of taking somebody back based on what everybody's going to think about it, how they're going to be looked at, because of course everybody has their opinion on being with somebody in the first place, especially if, say, you're one of those super dramatic people that, went around telling everybody everything that was wrong in your relationship. Everybody gave their opinion on, oh, well, yeah, you don't want to take them back, kick them to the curb, blah, 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 blah. And then you feel like an idiot because you're taking them back. Just ignore that. There's two things about that. One, probably stop being so public about your relationships. Not saying that, again, that there's anything wrong with it, but sometimes less is more as far as expressing it to everybody in such depth all the time. You want to keep some parts of your relationship private to your relationship, because otherwise, if it's everybody's business and common knowledge, what are you really sharing that's special with your partner, if that makes sense? You want to keep some level of intimacy, and don't mistake intimacy for being strictly a physical thing. It's, again, as I've said before, mental, spiritual. It's the whole realm of being in a relationship with another person. So try to take into consideration, you want to make sure that you have specific time that is only shared between you and your partner, if that's making enough sense. And then, like I said, the other half, as far as ignoring what everybody else has to say about it, it's not their relationship, it's your relationship. The person that you're with may not interact with them the same way they interact with you. Therefore, you may not interact with that person the same way you interact with everybody else. If you if you're going to be in a relationship and make that decision to be in a relationship with somebody that you were previously in one with, that is your decision. So if you are going to do something like that, don't for 1 second consider anybody else's feelings about it. Unless you're considering somebody's feelings that are going to somehow change the dynamic of your relationship. Emphasis on the word of something within your relationship actually changing based on whoever it is opinion that you're worried about. Unless it is really going to affect the entire trajectory of the relationship in your life, stop worrying about it. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. They're not in the relationship. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what you all are talking about. They don't know how you feel about each other. Like, nobody can tell you how to feel. It's you. You have to know you before you can worry about what anybody else has to say about you. And also, furthermore, on that fact, nobody can tell you more about yourself than you should be able to tell about yourself. If you don't know yourself well enough than what somebody else has placed on you as far as labels or whatever it is, that's something that you have to work on. That's something that you have to fix. That's something that you have to figure out. So just putting that out there. Again, as I say all the time, all these videos, short, sweet, and to the point. I mean, I don't feel like you have to have an hour-long conversation on how to make your own decisions and be yourself. But again, I feel like I have to reiterate these things all the time because I'm still getting asked the same questions. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, shameless plug on this whole 75-day challenge thing. If you guys are interested in doing it, definitely follow me on all my little social medias. And I think I'm going to make it fun because I've already got like four or five. I have to double check. 4 or 5 people that like came to me personally as far as like within my circle. Aside from, I think I have like 15 to 20 people through social media that are like, oh my God, I'm totally down. So a way to track it and to hold all of us accountable, because not gonna lie, stress still forming because I've made this commitment, and I'm not gonna say that I'm like down on myself for it, but I'm so like, I've got anxiety about the fact that I feel like I might fall off the wagon here, but I'm gonna try really, really hard not to. And I'm saying that because like I said, laziness takes over a lot of times, but I've never completed a challenge quite like this one versus like any type of program or whatever it may be that I've done. Not saying that I've never finished one ever. It's just not one as specific to what the overall outcome is supposed to be, if that makes sense. But this is super new for me, and it's going to be really vulnerable probably because I can guarantee I'm going to have some struggle days. But the point is to do all of this together. And if you guys have struggle days, you don't have to feel like you're alone. Because, like I said, a lot of times when you look at people who have done things like this, they post the aftermath. Like, you very seldom see the process as they're going through it, which is why I'm gonna do this. But like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still super nervous to do it because I'm like, I've committed. I can't just sit here and then like fall off the wagon or lie, because I'm just not, first of all, I'm not the type of person, and 2, I already said that I was gonna put it out there as far as like content for you guys. So bear with me, y'all, because I'm gonna do it. But if you're doing it too, I want you guys, if you're posting about it, if you decide you want to post your progress pictures every day, I'm thinking about doing it. I haven't actually decided. I'm thinking maybe at the end I might like do a time lapse of all of them, but that's just something I'm thinking about. But I'm going to put hashtag 75 on everything that I post in regards to the challenge. So if you guys are doing it with me, definitely tag me in your posts and put that hashtag, and I might have something cool for you at the end if you make it all the way through. So fun stuff. Until next time, inspire daily, empower daily. Repeat that process once a day, every day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.